Yo, what's up, you guys? It's over back with another Mystery guide. If there's still anyone out of these, or like anyone left of these, because the class is pretty dead, I must say. And yeah, let's get right into the guide. And we start with talents, of course. In terms of talents usage, you want to play Misrep, Cheetorpedo, Life Cycles, Ring of Peace, Healing Elixir, Summon Jade Statue, and Focus Thunder. The only thing you can change up is like playing Song of GG if you need a little extra CC on the enemy healer. But that's about it when it comes to talents. Real quick about PP Dance, always want to play Peace Weaver, it's definitely your go-to. Omniscience, always want to pick that. And the third one you can change up. You either want to play Healing Spares into Affliction Lock, for example, or send Focus Tea into anything else. But if you need Grapple Weapon into Rogues or something, if like double melee that cannot really kick you, then you can play Grapple Weapon. But that's like really quick about talents. So let's talk about gear. Legendary and Covenant. You still want to play Maldraxxus without a doubt. All the other legendaries are trash. And like Bonaspu is actually pretty sick because you get the second legendary as well, and you're gonna proc a lot of bone dust effects, so your healing is getting increased by a ton. Your tier set's kind of dog shit though, but I mean it doesn't really matter, right? Like the problem with the class still persists that we have like no utility at all, and it's not gonna change a lot, even if we had a good tier set. But yeah, in terms of stats, you wanna go for as much Versa Mastery as you can get. Little bit of haste, like around 7 to 8% would be great as well. And that's going to be it for both stats. In terms of gear, yeah, you like Mystery is probably the most healer with the most legendaries. You want to get Cephos into RMP, you want to get Clouded into anything else that is not trying to kill you. Because if you play something like Jungle or like Red Warrior, something that's trying to kill you, you need to play double port in order to kite them. But then into anything else where you're not really targeted, it's Clouded, and for RMP you need Cephos. But that's about it for legendaries. For the trinket, you kind of want to always play Gladiator's Eternal Aegis. Of course, into melees you can swap it out for Emblem, but Aegis is really fucking good into mages and anything that has a little bit of magic damage that can one-shot you. It's gonna save you a lot of times. But yeah, that was about for gear. So let's get into the jewels. Let's talk about some tips and tricks for Mythsphere. So it's always important to have your port, yeah? You want to make sure that, like, always be in range of your port. Like, never ever leave port range, because in Mythsphere you can flop in literally 1 second. And then also on top, you have to avoid CC with port when playing against mages, for example. But do not waste it though. Like in RMP, you kind of want to hold it for the moment when they're trying to do like a setup on you. So you kind of have to hold it. Also, I don't see a lot of mysteries actually do this. You need to in-cap mages polys on cooldown if it's on you. Like, you do not want to get poly basically. That's to play against mages. So cooldown usage, it's fairly simple. Well, you always want to make sure to have your Renewing Mist up, then your Jade Serpent statue, and then casting Swimming Mist, and then you can top him with an Enveloping Mist. Like, Enveloping Mist should be your first global if he's in a little bit of danger. Like, mana changed a bit, especially if you play Cloud of Focus. You do not like kind of waste a lot of mana with pressing Enveloping, so do not hesitate to do so. If you need big healing, you can do Thunder Focus Tea into an Enveloping. Is gonna basically top everyone, and like this is also something that is important. You want to use your Bone Dust Brew if there's like incoming damage and they're not able to kick you. You want to Bone Dust Brew, and then basically you can just cast into a Vivify and it's going to be topped off. Like, Bone Dust Brew heals so much. But yeah, let's talk about cooldown usage. So there's 3 main things there as a Mythsphere. So you have access to Revival, which is probably your biggest cooldown now, as it's like hindering all magical damage for 2 effects as well. And it's like dispelling, of course, everything. And it's gonna do a lot of healing as well. And your next CD would be Thunder Focus Tea. Thunder Focus Tea is like an Aura Mastery. You can free cast with this and you do a lot of healing. You can also combine it with Fleshcraft if it's on you to maybe save you. Fleshcraft is not that strong on Mythsphere, but it's definitely like it definitely can help to like absorb CC and stuff. And as your last go-to button, even though it's not that good, is Life Cocoon. So you can shrink it Life Cocoon or Life Cocoon at somebody at the last possible moment and then top him off basically with 1 cast. But yeah, that is about cooldowns. One more thing, as Mythsphere, yeah, this is not something I see a lot of Mythsphere doing. So imagine you're on the other side of the map and your port is like, you want to play, if like you're getting chased down, yeah, you want to make sure that you max range to your port and then roll and then port, like right here. This is gonna be a max range port and the enemies won't be able to connect on you ever. Like, if you just port, they can easily connect on you, right? So you want to make sure that you always get max range, roll into ports. There's actually such a huge ship, it's going to increase your rating 100% if you actually yeah, well, be aware of this. Well, I think that that pretty much covers it up for some tips and tricks for Mistweaver. So any final words? So I would say Mistweaver is definitely the worst healer. I don't think it's like kind of worth gearing as an all. It's kind of bad. I hope we are getting some buffs maybe, but it's probably not gonna happen. But I mean, if you're Mistweaver main, you can definitely make it work. It's not viable for rank 1, definitely not viable for rank 1, but you can get Gladiator with it for sure. That's not gonna be an issue. So yeah. And I think the class is still fun, and Intrus is kind of viable as well. But yeah, if you're interested in my UI, you can get it as a Twitch sub, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace out.